Hopefully, now that you've learned a little bit more about military spouses and the skill sets they bring to the table, you may be asking, okay, that sounds great. Well, how can I find them? Well, don't worry. That is a common question. A lot of people are starting to look for military spouses. I know that many corporations struggle to find veterans. And if they aren't sure where to find veterans, then most likely they certainly must need help locating military spouses and search for employment as well. To that end, there are 4 sources and a 5th general recommendation you should connect with as part of your search. 1. JobPath, a robust employment platform for all members of a military family. Tens of thousands of military spouses are looking for new careers on this site, which provides a host of free resources for job seekers, including a robust mentorship portal, resume building services, over 250 free online business-related courses, and more. 2. The Military Spouse Employment Partnership, or MSIP, which is a targeted recruitment and employment solution hosted by the Department of Defense. So it's a governmental program. It provides companies with direct access to spouses seeking career opportunities. It currently has more than 200 partners who've hired more than 50,000 military spouses. And 3, the Military Spouse Corporate Career Network, or MSCCN, which specializes in helping organizations find qualified military spouses. This private sector nonprofit organization offers spouses virtual and in-person meetings or webinars, helps them with resumes and other resources, and perhaps most importantly, connects them with employers. And 4, the Hiring Our Heroes Military Spouse Employment Program, which each year hosts a number of fairs exclusively for spouses on military installations, since they're already there on base. The fairs feature spouse-focused employers and workshops geared towards spouses' unique challenges. And then the general recommendation is military spouse professional organizations, which focus on supporting military spouses in specific professions. These are a great way to reach a target audience of job seekers. And I'll just give you a couple examples. The Military Spouse JG Network for lawyers. You can see that URL on the screen. The Society of Military Spouses in STEM, or SMSS. The Military Spouse Behavioral Health Clinicians. You can see that link as well. So those are 3 examples of military spouse organizations. So how can corporations support military spouses? Well, according to a report from the Institute for Veterans and Military Families, or IVMF at Syracuse University, there are 10 impactful considerations for you. I'm going to go ahead and run through them, just so you're aware. 1, include military spouses as part of an overall diversity strategy for sourcing, hiring, recruitment, and then retention. 2, identify opportunities for telework, flex work, part-time, or positions that can move across locations or geographies where possible. 3, train your recruiters, hiring managers, and HR professionals on military cultural competence so they're familiar with the barriers that impact military spouse employment. These efforts should include efforts to reduce stigma with a goal of creating an environment where spouses feel safe to discuss impending moves. That shouldn't be something they're scared of. 4, identify training, mentorship, and educational opportunities that can be leveraged to onboard military spouse hires so they can succeed, advance, and thrive in your workplace. 5, form military affinity groups in your organization that enable military spouse employees to interact with and support one another and provide and receive mentorship, so separate from a veteran ERG. Encourage military spouse employees to self-identify by proactively and visibly destigmatizing their military affiliation. 6. Attend and participate on coalitions, task forces, and planning meetings related to military spouse employees to interact with and support one another, and provide and receive mentorship. 7. Prioritize hiring military spouses as a unique group in addition to veterans and service members, and ensure that this priority is shared across your entire organization, not just one division. Facilitate open communication about opportunities within the company if a spouse's current or desired position is location flexible. 8. Highlight successful spouse employees using a variety of channels so that their success and yours can be recognized and duplicated. If you have some good news, share it. 9. Identify events, employee benefits, supportive employee services, and individual people who can mentor a new military spouse employee on an individual basis. Mentorship makes a big, big difference for everybody. And 10, leverage in-house or external child care to minimize child care costs and ensure access to child care. Provide tax benefits for child care to mitigate child care costs. To sum it all up, I want to rely on a quote from Susie Schwartz, the president of Victory Media Military Spouse Programs, and the spouse of retired General Norton Schwartz, who was the former Air Force Chief of Staff. When I talked to her about this, she said, military spouses bring strength, resilience, and common sense wisdom to the workplace. Their ability to step in and blend in from day one is a remarkable asset, and their strong sense of community adds that special something extra to the working environment that all organizations need for success.